as well.
So say that in Hmong as well.
Bé nhìn nào thọ hai đôi biết cho nhìn gì cái tin cha mong nè bé giấy hai mong và bé tua là lúc tới chờ và mua trò một trò tua bé kiếm nhau rồi nhưng thọ nào bé giấy hai nâng bé khử nọ chứ bé khử nhìn nào và cho xin bé cu giấy hai nâng và tí thái bé giặt thổ mua và tê giả cún xóa tua là thì bé giấy hai nâng và bé giặt tàu tí thái bé chuột tí chuột nâng theo và bé gì nâng.
Thank you. I'm Al McFarland. This is a special edition, a special podcast of Conversations with Al McFarland, originating right here in North Minneapolis at the Marcus Garvey House on Bryant Avenue. And I'm so pleased to have my neighbors, my friends, my guests, both Suwan Tao, you just heard him speaking in English and in Hmong, and the leader of the Jordan Area Community Council, Kathy Span. Kathy, continue where you left off. Why is the issue so important, and how do we sort of incorporating the diversity of our community, how do we elevate this discussion so that everybody is involved, so it's not just some people saying, oh, it's only the blacks, or oh, it's only the native people, or oh, it's only the Latino people. This problem is a problem for all of our families. And how do we get that understanding so that we all see ourselves as part of the solution?
As a neighborhood association, we're geographical. Our funding is kind of geographical. But what it is that we discovered and started really tracking crime in 2016. In 2016, Jordan had 612 incidents.
Nhớ nữa ta chế sẽ được phong dư sẽ được sinh chân thống mà cái sinh chân này chỉ có là chúa phê rồi cụ là chúa phê rồi có mà khả năng gì có chú ý trong Kathy Span từ lúc chú ý na hay thì bây giờ chủ làm để ý cho nên nhau rồi họ và bây một cái sinh chân này vậy thọ cả bây giờ này chỉ cái thiên năng mong và giờ này hắn nhớ đâu lúc này na Jordan area nó là hay là trong nhớ đâu được khó là thọ cả bây cổng tiền đó bây giờ nên và chân để bây lúc rồi rồi nhớ để bây ta vào ta chơi thì thọ lên chân bây bên chân là chơi thì một cái này na học sinh thì chỉ một tấm mình.
And so talk more about the history of the culture, what you described about the small town historical context where people know each other. It reminds me that most of us here in Twin Cities come from down south. My mother's family is from a place called, and I was talking about it earlier, from Mississippi. My mother's family is from Sunflower, Mississippi. My wife's family is from Crystal Springs, Mississippi. Small towns, 3,000 people, 2,000 people. Everybody knows everybody. My father's family, Cuba, Jamaica. My grandfather, I met him for the first time at a house where he lived up in the mountains in Jamaica. And when I got to his village, he was proud to see me for the first time. He took me up and down the road saying, this is my grandson from America, right? Proud grandfather. But the point I'm making is that story is true in every culture all around the world. That's how similar we are. Grandparents are proud of their grandchildren and they want to be respected. So how do we capture and elevate that spirit that is historic? It's a legacy spirit, but it's true over generations, and it can guide us today into productivity. What do you think?
Among people, we are all related to each other by clan, last name. We have 18 clans, and we have a way to find a relationship between all 18 clans. Like I am related to you, and then you related to someone, and then I related to that person as well because we are related, and therefore we can trace down the relationship very easy. Back in the old time, or even today, we still have the same connection, and we live in a way that we can watch our neighbor's house for them. We can watch their kids for them with no compensation asking. So because we do a reciprocal way, like you do something for me, I do something for you.
Yes.
And even like shovel snow. Yes. If I know that an elderly person live by my house, I will be very happy to help her or him. if we trust each other, and when I do it, and they said, okay, you're doing the right thing. In the old time, like I feed your cow because you are not home, you are at the rice field. So I see your cow's hungry, I can cut the grass and feed the cow, feed the pig, the chicken. And when I'm not home, you do the same way. So if we can do that here in our neighborhood, like I watch my neighbor's door, when I see someone strange trying to do something to my neighbor's house, my role is to do my part. Then
Yes.
no one dare coming to the neighborhood.
So they know that the neighbors, so say the same thing in Hmong.
ครับពេលchuyện này là chuyện này mong mà pe nhau lúc cún nâng mà pe có sai cú và cú sai có chế có mua mình tu mình nhỏ giàu có một tê là cú sai có mình tu mình nhỏ của ba anh thiệt rong thiệt mỏ đó nó ba pu cái pu bùa pu nhiêu tê ya thầu bùa chỉ nhau là có cú ba ý dạ ya pe tu nhau lúc đi chờ nó pe tôi dựng qua phong dương trò tàu pe tu nâng và nhau là pe ta chế ya pe chỉ nhau là nữ sai pe lúc chế rồi pe nữ nhau là pe sai nữ lúc chế rồi nữ nó chế dễ rồi ya thay dân thế ya chỉ mua lử tủ tổ qua tàu đi trả rồi pe trả vào cho chế thế pe trả nâng.
Okay, all right. I feel it. I feel it. And thank you. I'm Al McFarland. This is a special Al McFarland Conversations with Al McFarland podcast from the Marcus Garvey House in North Minneapolis. Marcus Garvey House is the home of Insight News, and we work with partners and community. And one of our best partnerships, a great partnership, is with the Jordan Area Community Council. Kathy, I can't say this enough. I have to always take time to remind people that Insight News was started because of Jordan Area Community Council. Almost, 30 years ago now, 40 years ago, a long time ago. I came to Jordan Community Council, Hawthorne Council, and also to Willard Homeward Organization, and ask these neighbors to support my vision of creating a neighborhood newspaper. That support was given, and today we have emerged as the largest and strongest ethnic community paper in Minnesota. So it's faith of the community that fueled the opportunity that allows us to be here today and talk. And I want to thank Jordan and thank our neighbors. But the mission still continues. The work is not done. We must build on it and keep building community. And so let me sort of close by asking you to spend some moments inviting people to the community meet and greet. Let's go deep on that.
On January 23rd, we're asking the community to come and meet our new outreach staff. Our outreach staff that will focus on the Southeast Asian community, focus on the African American community, and also focus on the East African community. We are really trying to build a community that really does care, because we do care. One thing I learned about the Southeast Asian culture, Suwan is a Tao, correct?
Yes.
He can go anywhere in the world and find another Tao. They will protect him, they will feed him, they will clothe him, they will do all of that because of who he is. What we're trying to say is that, you know what? We can build that type of community. When you know someone needs to be pulled by the bootstraps and say, hey, don't do that. You have a choice. You have a choice. And you have a better life to live. That's really what we're trying to say to our young people, especially our young Black men and young Black women. We're trying to tell them there are choices for you. And it's not always about gun violence. It's not always about that. What it is about is your future. But if nobody ever tells you that you have a choice, that you have an opportunity, that you have a chance, then you'll never believe that. And what we're doing is block by block in Jordan. We tell all our kids, all our families, you have a choice. And the reason you do, come and meet us. Meet and greet on January 23rd at 5:30 p.m. We're going to be talking about our community. And yes, we got some issues, but you know what? We got a lot more richness in our community than we do issues. So come and join us at the Davis Center, 1250 West Broadway. We hope to really see you there.
So what I'm loving, Kathy, besides this wonderful and powerful energy that you bring, is the truth of the matter is that the foundation of this invitation is the strength we bring in being ourselves. And you're saying you can be East African or West African, African American, you can be Hmong, you can be Native American,
Yes.
you can be Latino, and you are my brother and my sister.
Yes.
You are my neighbor, and I am responsible for you
Yes.
because you have decided to be responsible for me, just like you said. And so this is a demonstration of that. Let me have you close then, if you would, Suwan. Sort of the same spirit, the same invitation to the community. Let me ask one more thing too. So I'm interested in knowing how you, as a new American, an immigrant American, navigates connecting and being part of or changing an old narrative. The old narrative was black versus white,
Yes.
but it's not that. It never really was. It's really human
That's right.
plus human.
Right.
That's been always the case. But those who are divisive have attempted to and succeeded in creating divisions that don't make sense. So when you find yourself, your culture, your history inserted into that arena, how does it affect you and how do you affect it as a community?
In terms of looking at the larger community, a variety community like this, it's a shocking. It's a shocking, but my people, the Hmong people, are people that tend to try to adapt to every situation, every way of life. Everywhere we go, we will try to learn their way of life and adapt ourselves to fit into their situation. Like I want to bring this teaching or this saying from my beloved uncle Colonel Pachai Tha, who used to say to a number of us who were young at that time. He said, "Sons, you will not survive if you cannot adapt to the social life of others. You have to be able to adapt yourself to fit the social life of others in order to survive in everywhere, every situation you are." So we live that life. So Hmong people, we will try to be neighbors, try to be friends, to be relative to every people who live around us. As a new outreach coordinator, my role, my job is to reach out to our neighbors and to be your friends, to be someone who listens to you, and to be someone that you can talk to me, you can let me know. So please feel free to come to the meet and greet so we can chat, we can learn from each other, we can build trust among each other. If we trust each other, everything will go well.
And in Hmong, we'll close with Hmong.
Hai sa kha pe yai hai nang che pe to nya lu oni na je so lo ni na ma yin yai kha wa de pe shu de wa mo ke wa chang thiên chai vì de te pe yai cha nang wa pe chu che pe khởi nya lu je so chu che su de shi pe hai mong yai hai nang wa pe yi zu wa ka pe hao lu tu ya pe mo pa lu tu cho li cha la pe ma yong ka hao la còn là gì khó kế của nền nào và bây cho nó cho uốn để bây hay nâng chỉ cú mua và chỉ họ bắt chạy ở còn nên bắt chạy ý lò lù nước kia bây cho lùa bút thầu nước chữ mua sát xuyên nhau hay tiệt giờ bây dùng chỉ tàu lử tu khó sản khôn na chỉ bây chỉ tôi dùng một đôi nhau tàu bây với tu nâng mà bây chủ dùng cả tàu lùa khó sản khôn ya chỉ lùa sát tí cho nó cho uốn hôm nào vậy nó chẳng hàng cho nên chỉ cứ tin trả mong vậy nên nó lúc xưa nào là thọ cả nên tua bé khó xin chi sĩ phì trong hú tỷ nên có bé lúc ý hình tu nào the Davis Center vẫn chơi nhau cho cổ chi châu Broadway đó nó nên tua bé sĩ thả xin chi bây giờ tua sĩ phì cả nên bao hay thì cho tu ở lao cả hậu lu chơi ở lao cả Jordan Area Communities Council nó giờ lần từ thì giờ này một cái nhỏ xíu chỉ là này thì li hồ tàu cho bây giờ nâng qua hồ lử thọ chờ này sẽ được tua công lu trong sinh chi phí nào 我说
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
My brother, my friend Sue Wantao, and my sister, my friend Kathy Span, leader, Jordan Area Community Council. We're going to do this again next week.
Yes, we
Next
are.
Thursday, about the same time,
Yes.
a live chat, a live podcast, and that prepares us to keep getting the word out about this important event on the 23rd. And I think the following Tuesday, you'll be a guest, team will be guest on the KFAI
Yes.
broadcast of Conversations with Al McFarland. Our mission is simply to support, to elevate, and to demonstrate the value and the importance of this great work and our belief that we can win.
That's
We're
right.
here to win, and we're going to win as a family, as a community, as a neighborhood. Thank you both so very much.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
great. And let me close by saying that this has been a fun activity at the Marcus Garvey House. If you are part of the neighborhood, you want to connect and have a conversation, we want to have a conversation with you. Reach out to Mid Insight News. I'm at 612-588-1313, 612-588-1313. And we're using technology that's amazing. We're broadcasting on Facebook. We're also broadcasting or webcasting on YouTube. And if you are into the technology, let us hear from you because we want to expand,
Yes.
grow, share, create engagement, create partnerships. Thank you. We'll see you next time. All righty. So, good. That one. And this one I'll stop.